Just over 8 weeks ago, we left the UK to embark on an epic 3-month-long road trip around Europe in our 1989 Talbot Express, and everything was going perfectly until it wasn't. After one last adventure in the French Alps, we're now finally starting the long drive back home through France and into Belgium before returning to the UK.
Oh, that stupid little mirror.
It's hanging on for dear life. I mean, it works.
Yeah, it definitely works, but that is ridiculous.
It does a job.
What I really like about that whole setup is that is a secondary mirror for when you like towing a caravan or a really big trailer. And I've not used any of the bracketry that came with it. That bracket that's it's holding on to was already on our wing mirror.
That's because you're a clever cookie. Are you proud of yourself?
Kinda. Also kinda no. Like, that's just stupid.
Right.
What's the expression? It's not stupid if it works.
It's not stupid if it works. Are you
I'm ready.
ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Today is the first day of us officially driving back towards the UK. I'm not quite sure if we're excited or a bit disappointed or a little bit of a mix of both. The plan for today is to find a Carrefour that's got some laundry because we've got a big issue that Carl discovered this morning. It's really gross, and I will show you later what that issue is. I'm going to go and sort out some washing and then go to our park up for the night. Carl was just saying that he thinks that we're quite close to the Swiss border. I think we're actually not far from Grenoble, which would make a lot of sense because we seem to have just fallen into these amazing alpine-like villages, which is really cool. So Carl made a rather horrifying discovery when he was getting us ready to go today. Look at the state of that. We did need to do some washing today anyway, so we're going to put everything, all the bedding, in the wash. You think it's because we've got a bit of a damp problem.
We've got more than a bit of a damn problem.
We've got an everything leaking everywhere problem.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that corner where my pillow lives, but yeah, it's really damp there. So yeah, not
a bit
good.
of a problem. Today's episode of eating things while we wait for other things. Got a very traditional French lunch. And in fact, I think our first McDonald's in a foreign country. That looks good.
I'm confused. If this was in the UK, that would be in a box. Where do I put my chips?
On the paper, I guess, or leave them in the box.
And where do I put my free nuggies? Ordinarily, I'd have had a dessert burger, but I can't tell you the last time I actually had nuggies.
Good. Now, I had the option of fries or wavy fries, and they are delicious.
I'm just going to annoy you.
Is it sloppy?
Because of the weight of it, everything's kind of sliding.
What's the verdict?
I'll let you know once I've eaten yours.
I'm not eating mine. So that's 3 sets of laundry done. We've washed all of the pillows that were mouldy. We've washed all of the bedding, everybody's clothes. So we've got a 22-minute drive to our air, which is not too bad. First question of the day, do we fit under here? Carl thinks yes. Wait for the bang.
The bang?
Excellent. We've spent an absolute fortune on fuel in the past 5 days, and I think filling up Babs now makes Carl really sad. It's costing us about €100 every single time we fill up, and I think we need to fill up every 2 days. So yeah, it's costing us a lot of money.
We're getting no miles to the gallon. Oh. Right, I'm going to drive out and find us somewhere to park up.
Another day, another battle with Google Maps.
When it's not being a knob, Google Maps is really helpful. When it is being a knob, it really isn't.
Today is an exciting day though, because we're going back to Belgium, which I don't think is any secret that Belgium has probably been our favourite country of this trip so far. So we're both really, really looking forward to going back. We do need to do something before we go back across the border though, which is find some gas. The regulator that we've got and the pigtails that we've got are only for French gas, and I don't think they're going to fit the Belgian equivalent. We've already tried 2 stations so far this morning, and it's really, really, really expensive, and it's almost double what we originally paid for the French gas. So Carl's kind of sort of driving around trying to find another one for us. Looks promising, and there's a little man there, so we know what to do. This morning Carl and I discussed him giving up vaping. Vaping's really, really expensive here in Europe. I think it's taxed a little bit differently to the way that it is in the UK. It seems to be especially expensive in Belgium, so Carl's kind of on his last little bit of vape fluid, and then he's just going to go cold turkey. If today is anything to go by, I don't think that's going to go very well, and I don't think any of us are going to have an enjoyable time. He is not happy in the slightest. Not happy at all. But I think we found somewhere. I think this might be a success. There is a massive gas locker in this petrol station car park, and it's got the gas that we want, and it's a little bit cheaper. I think one of the problems where we've been elsewhere is they don't understand that we're trying to exchange a gas canister rather than buy a new one, so it's really, really expensive. This has got the option for both, which I'm hoping means that we will have better luck. Carl's just gone off to the little lady in the little hut who's probably watched us drive round and round and round the car park trying to find somewhere to park, and is probably very amused at this point. But I'm really, really hoping that he comes back and it is successful, because he is not happy in the slightest, and the more we drive around, the further we get away from the Belgian border, which means the further we have to drive later, which is not fun. Coming back with a man. I don't know if the man is confused or if Carl is confused. I hear positive noises, hopefully that's promising. The man's just looking at Carl like, what are you doing? Carl and I were actually chatting last night about how lovely all the French people have been. We haven't actually enjoyed France that much, but everybody that we've met has been really lovely, really helpful, and really understanding of the fact that we speak very, very little French. Google Translate has been amazing. It's not perfect, but it does help, and everyone that we've spoken to has genuinely tried to get their message across as best they can in French, and we've tried to do the same in English. This gentleman looks like he's been really helpful. Come out, he showed Carl where the gas is, he showed him how much it is, and then he's trying to explain to him how to pay and then how to come back and exchange. There's lots of things that haven't gone right here in France, but everybody that's tried to help us has been amazing, which we're really, really grateful for. Are you okay?
That was an experience.
What happened?
They don't speak English, I don't speak French. But that was actually a lot easier than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could really do with just having like another window so you don't have to stand in the road.
Yeah.
But we got there eventually. We have a fresh gas canister, which means we can go.
Oh, that looks familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Right, I'm outside now, what?
Go on then. You alright over there?
No. When did it get so cold?
It's a really, really, really good job that we spent all that time getting that gas yesterday, because it is so cold in Bruges. Quite fitting actually, we're sort of back where we started at the very beginning of our trip.
Yeah.
And we're wearing nearly the exact same clothes and we're walking Harper in the exact same temperature. It's actually quite funny.
No, it's not. It's cold. I'm not going to say what I am thinking though, because I do not want to jinx it.
What's that?
I'm not saying it because it will happen if I say it. You know, you are what you manifest.
God, that could end badly. Biddy! Hey, you gonna get it? You gonna get it? Remember that she's attached.
There's one.
Have you got another one?
Yeah.
Carl might want to be careful about what he's doing. One of the disadvantages of being back in Belgium is Harper needs to be on a lead more. She's not really an on-lead kind of dog. Hey look, you can go in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen.
Harper.
Harper!
Harper. Totally appreciate that, sweet. So glad I got you out of the water.
I think she could get herself out.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Thank you for that. I literally said to Carl about 2 seconds ago, I don't mind if she goes down there for a drink, I just don't want her to get into the water. I actually think Harper just spent her life trying to make me out to be an idiot.
Yeah.
We've got a very, very wet dog now, and I'm not quite sure how we're gonna deal with that when we get back to the van. Don't think we've had to cope with a very wet dog yet.
Luckily, we have got the towel right near the door.
Oh, you're gonna get the towel of doom. Oh dear.
Totally appreciate that. Did you see all that water come off her bum?
Do you ever feel like our life just doesn't ever go as planned? I know this isn't what we're supposed to be doing, but this is beautiful. We were chatting yesterday about why we think we like Belgium so much, and I think one of the reasons is that just everywhere we go in Belgium there seems to be these really beautiful outdoor spaces. I think the Belgians obviously clearly value their green space a lot more than we do in the UK. This is why she doesn't go on a lead. Come here.
Whilst this isn't quite how we imagine the end of our journey, it's days like today that remind us that sometimes you just have to enjoy the ride. In next week's video, we return to France to enjoy one of our favourite outdoor spaces before attempting to catch a ferry home.
Going home, I'm excited to go home.